Well, back with another video. So, welcome to the Fragrance Nut. And as promised, it came in. Chanel in the bag. What's in the bag? Let's see what's in the bag. Okay. So, this was not a blind buy. And I tried it several years ago. I believe, was it Parfum? Perfuum, and it had like a little nose at the on .com, and I believe I bought like a 5 ml size of the exclusive Chanel 1957, and then I did it again because I was so smitten by it. And so this time I'm in St. Louis, so I didn't make it to Chicago. So I really wished I had talked to a salesperson at the boutique, because that's where you can get these. But I got it online, and so I was gonna try to talk them into sending me more samples from the exclusive line. I only own Coral Mandel, and that was a blind buy, and that was a good blind buy. So I did test a couple of others. I think it was Leon. That was okay. But here, this was the absolute love at first sniff. This here is a 2.5. I'll show you that. There we go. 1957. This is a magnetic cap. And it comes in that little, I guess you could say, throne. I don't know what you might say. Pedestal is maybe the word I'm looking for. Pedestal. Anyway, this here, and now they did what I'm really hoping for. And it's now also, they did a body oil. Now that body oil is expensive. This was like $3.55. It might have been a better deal if I had pulled the trigger, but I just thought that would be too much fragrance. They offered a 6.5, and I believe it was maybe $500, but that would have still been triple this for that just additional 200 and some bucks, but I didn't do that. However, they now make it in a parfum, which I really want to try, but I'm thinking I'm going to go with a different parfum. But they upped the size because the prices went up too. I think it was like $310 or so for the small thing, 1 ounce or whatever. But I think now they've pushed it up a little bit. And of course, they pushed the price up too, $510. So you're talking about $820, $830 if I pull the trigger for the body oil. Actually, $860, I believe, if I pull the trigger for the body oil and the parfum extract. Who knows? My birthday is coming up next month. I may just go ahead and pull the trigger. But anyway, let's get at this. This here is a musk scented fragrance. And here's probably why I suggest you get your nose on this. And this was created in 2019. The perfumer, of course, is that very talented Olivier Poge. And it's in the top, you got some, right from the start, right from the rip, you have white musk, and then you have aldehydes, you got bergamot, you got that pink pepper, that's kind of a little spice there. You got some coriander, some spice again. And then you got in the heart of the fragrance, and that's about maybe say 19 minutes later, because the top is always going to burn off in my opinion, maybe less than 19 minutes. I'd say 5 to 10 minutes. And then you're going to come into the heart of the fragrance, and he hits you again with some white musk, some orange blossom. Sometimes that could smell like tuberose, which I'm not a big fan of. And then he hits you with some jasmine. And in my opinion, this is really good, but it's probably a mixture of jasmine sambac and jasmine grandiflor. And then in the base, and that's where we're going, just an hour maybe into it, and the rest of the duration, hit you again with some white musk and some orris. Makes it a little powdery. It's got that iris in there, and then it's got that cashmere, some cedar, some honey, some vanilla. Okay, so, but this was, like I said, this was love at first sniff. And I got my notes here because I really want to drive this home. Is this, to me, sexy from start to finish. And this is a compliments all day long if you wear this. And you can wear this, but the only problem to me, it is expensive. But hey, I don't know your pockets, you don't know mine. I personally think that I gotta steal because I love it so much. This here, 1957, is baller status, okay? Baller status. And this here you can wear in the evening, I'd say anytime, but I can't. I'd love to wear it in the heat, and that's in the summer, and then in the fall, and that's when it sings again. There's a little bit of spice there. So when I'm saying the pink pepper and that coriander, but if this is maybe a little bit out of the reach, you could get that pink pepper, that kind of spice in Tuxedo by YSL. That's another compliment monster and very good. And then the Casmaran, you could probably, for you ladies, you could get Alien Goddess by Mugler, and you could get that. But I personally feel this would have really did it for me if they just, and if Olivia Posner, you listening, can you add a little bit of tobacco and frankincense in this mug? And oh boy, man, I'm scared to spray this bad baby. It's that damn good, but I'm gonna spray it. Sorry, gotta do it. Just a little bit, did you hear the click on that cap? Did you want to hear it again? That's good shit there. Trust me. Anyway, there we go. 1957. It's an EDP. Get your nose on this. Baller status. 1957. 2019, just before COVID. So I'm glad I got my nose on because I caught COVID. I'd have cried like a baby if I couldn't smell this good shit. You hear me? So anyway, like, share, subscribe. What's your favorite musk? I'm gonna one day do either I don't know if I can say top 5 or top 10. I'm gonna go there. What I'm gonna do for you is I'm gonna do what I consider the holy grail of musk. This is one of them, but I got one that outshines this bad baby. We're gonna talk about that in an upcoming video. Stay tuned. Always remember, keep smelling good. Like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. I think what I got coming up is by our Cleve, Van Cleve and Arpel. Yeah, that's it. And it's an iris fragrance, because as you probably follow my videos, you know that I love florals. Iris, gardenia, hyacinth, jasmine. Not so much tuberose though. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.